causing total atomic annihilation.
Hey there guys, welcome back to Just Nukem Gaming. This is Nuke here. So today we're going back in with another episode of Tales of Horror with the suicide of Rachel Foster. So we're here on day 9, and after learning some rather strange behaviors from our father before he died from last episode, we're looking to go into the kind of rundown portion of the hotel. But looks like we need to find a way in here as this thing is kind of a little bit locked shut. So, it says about a mezzanine, or a little storeroom. It says somewhere above the lobby. I don't really see anything on the map. Well, I mean, there's a little door there, right below the stairs. Maybe that's what they're meaning. Okay, so we're actually... yeah, it's still pretty snowy out. So if I'm not mistaken, I think it's going to be there. Well, I'm hearing somewhere noises. This window busted, kind of looks like it is. Okay, I thought it would be this room. Alright, we're going to have to go look around a little bit more. Okay, let's head down to the lobby area. Okay, there's not any doors I see here. Okay, so hall. Yeah, that's the mezzanine. So maybe it's one of these doors right up above in here. I thought these were all hotel rooms, though. I'm looking here, because this is the only one we've been able to actually even open so far. Okay, nothing here. Yeah, these are all numbered. So yeah, that would tell me these are all just straight up hotel rooms. staff quarters. She said it was above it, which is pretty much this area. This is an actual room. Okay, I'm not seeing any type of like hidden doors or anything. Okay, well, maybe. Okay. Oh, maybe I don't want to go in here. Yeah. All right, I guess we can't flip on the lights. Okay, there's some really strange imagery going on here.
Irving? Hello? Can you hear me? I'm on the mezzanine, and it's a nightmare. There are mannequins everywhere. They're set up like in a scene. There's one with a hockey stick. Wait, what the fuck? That's my stick! If you're listening to me, whoever set up this representation, I think they want to tell me that Rachel was killed? But why my hockey stick? Hello? Hello? Oh God, why isn't he answering? Irving, I swear I'm not kidding. This is a huge deal. If you can hear me, it's time to make that phone call.
Okay, I was kind of hoping to find a key of some sort. Yeah, that's our name on there. I'm guessing that's the date of the hockey game. Okay, I think we're just going to get out of here.
Where are you, Nicole?
It's about time. Did you hear my messages?
How many doors have you opened, Nicole? How many are still missing?
What doors?
What doors are you talking about?
Keep going.
Hello? Hello, Irving.
Alright, looks like Irving's getting a little weird on us. Oh, so I guess we gotta look for more of these doors, maybe? Okay, was there one in here? No. No, but I know there was one in our room. Think maybe there was one there? Okay, where? Okay, this is the overlook area. Oh, wait, no, wait. Did it say second floor? Okay, yeah, because for some reason they consider this the first floor. So really that next one's the second floor. So let's head up there, and maybe it's that door that had the padlock on it's open now. No, it should have been this way. See, that's where they were doing the renovations at? Okay, the door's open now. That's not doing anything for us. Okay, it's barricaded off. Can't open that one. Can't go around the corner. So probably have to go through this room to get to that room, I'm thinking. Okay, where's my flashlight? Yeah, I don't think this is my father's room.
Hello?
I imagine you found my room.
What? What does all this mean?
That's a question I've asked myself many times. What does all this mean, Irving? How far do you want to push yourself? How much can you take?
What?
Every memory. Painstakingly gathered, every reconstructed piece, every little element retrieved from the dark. A photo, a hairband, a lipstick. It means remembering, Rachel. That's what all this means. I didn't choose this path. I had to do it.
What did you do, Irving?
These walls ooze with memories. The memories get into the walls. Under the floorboards, they creep into the crawl spaces.
You're not with FEMA. You... Jenkins... You never talked to him. Your boss, the phone call, all those weird events. You were behind all of them.
Someone had to bring the last piece of the memory puzzle here. The most important one. You.
Me?
Your father wanted to keep you out of it. I convinced him that only you could resolve the equation, as he called it.
I don't understand.
How could you? Over the last few days, you got a little taste of what it means to dig around in the past. Hunting for memories that scratch away behind every wall in the night. We did it for years. Day after day after day.
All lies.
I have nothing against lies. I grew up around lies. But now it's time for the truth to come out. Finally.
Who is
Who are
this?
you, really?
I want to tell you a story. There was an invisible boy. Like everyone, he just wanted to run on the grass, ride a bike, swim in the lake in summer. But his father... oh, his father had other plans for his soul. In his dark world made of silence and prayer, there shone only one star. His wonderful sister. A heavenly creature that spent hours telling him fairy tales in secret. She who told him what a free and strong man he would become one day.
Rachel?
She was like that. Free and strong. At the time, I didn't understand her dyslexia. Or what retard meant. That's what they called her at school. But I could hear her cry. at night. I wanted to protect her, but I couldn't. One day, that beautiful, luminous creature met someone. A human being that saw her for real.
My dad.
Yes. And I was the invisible witness of what happened. A love. Simply a love. Nothing more, nothing less. But that love was too much, and it would be punished. Who paid for this love, Nicole?
Rachel. Rachel was your sister. Now I remember you.
You were too caught up with your hatred for Rachel to notice the innocent little kid that sometimes tagged along.
I didn't hate your sister. I was just jealous.
Doesn't matter. Those days are over.
How could I have forgotten you?
I was raised to be forgotten.
What do you want from me?
The day my sister paid with her life for her love, we all died. We make up the history of the Timberline.
It was a tragedy. But you...
We all got frozen there, in that very moment. In that confined horizon of events. As you'll understand. As you've already begun to understand.
I want to know what you want from me.
You have to keep going to get to where I wasn't able to go. You will be the new witness. You owe it to us. And you owe it to her.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't exactly see this coming here. Apparently this whole week and 2 days, this guy's been living here. Right here with us. Okay, that's my car. Could we... No, we can't watch the tape. Clinky Christmas. Guessing maybe he was trying to tamper with our car. Personally, I think... Well, I guess... You know what? Like maybe if we didn't leave our keys just laying in the seat like a... Not so bright person, maybe he was going to disable the car on us. Alright, let's move on. This should be our father's little private man cave. I'm not so sure I want to be coming up here, though. Yeah, our friend Irving could be up here. Okay, empty blackboard, but he was kind of a astrophysicist or something like that. Okay, I'm seeing something there, but we can't interact with it. Alright, that's pretty creepy. Okay, we can't pick up the key just yet, so maybe we have to watch whatever video this guy has set up for us.
A few years have passed since I last used this old tape recorder. I think you were in elementary school. I imagine a testament should start in a poised manner. My dear Nicole, my favorite daughter, etc., etc. Poised, weighty, serious, irrevocable.
Must be our father.
I prefer asking you how you are. How are you, Nikki? You're probably tired. I can imagine. At this point of your journey, the marks and voices of this old hotel will have already whispered all their secrets. You've always been good at solving puzzles. In this, you surely resemble more your mother than me. Irving has always been convinced that you, only you, could surmount the fear and suffering that exuded from these hallways. We tried. We waited. We were terrified. We studied. We listened. We listened to her. But all the love in the world wasn't enough to decipher those muted vowels, those wide open eyes, those tears of light. In your time and space, in the here and now, I will no longer be with you. But it doesn't matter. Trust me, it doesn't. I have a new theory, Nikki. Love is and remains. It is in the wood you stand on, in the walls that keep up this hotel,
Who are you
in
talking
the air
about?
we breathe. And sometimes it hates. It hates those who didn't allow it, those who cast it aside with indifference, and those who can't recognize it. Stars still emanate their light, even after collapsing, right? There is a lot of light here. There is light in death. I want to free myself of all this darkness. I can no longer see the stars. I'm tired of surviving in this limbo. So, how are you, Nikki? I'm good. I will be good. Figure out what Rachel was saying, Nikki. She's here.
That's pretty obvious what she's trying to say. I don't understand why y'all couldn't interpret that before. Okay, can we grab the key now, maybe? Okay, I thought I heard something open. Is there another hidden door here somewhere? Okay, flashlight back out. Okay, what does our map have to say? Okay, yeah. We need to go look at my mother's car, which was that Volkswagen Beetle we've been seeing everywhere. Get my flashlight back out. There we go. You know, it's been pretty cold in here, especially during the night. That guy was definitely toughing it pretty hard. Especially for 9 days. And I would assume he was up here even before that.
Hello.
Leonard was a very special man. His soul was big enough to love both you and Rachel.
I knew my father's soul better than anyone.
You were just a jealous kid.
Don't you dare try to make me feel guilty. You don't...
I just want you to get to the truth.
So why didn't you tell me about the truth?
Tell who? The Nicole who thought eating beans was the worst tragedy and couldn't wait to finish this business and run away, forgetting everything all over again?
You don't know anything about what my mother and I went through.
But you're different to when you got here. Now you can discover the truth, a truth that otherwise would have destroyed you. I didn't lie to you. I protected you.
Listen, I'm sorry about Rachel. I hated her, and I hated my father, but I never wanted it to end like that. I understand your pain, maybe better than anyone. Betrayal, shame, death. My family was destroyed, just like yours. How much longer does this pain have to last?
It'll be over soon.
What else is there to know?
You want the truth. Well, I can't give it to you. I've already given you everything I could. Now you have to tie the pieces together.
What does that mean?
Your father always said we are the sum of the people we take with us, and you abandoned these people. Here, in this place.
Enough riddles, Irving. I'm tired.
Me, too. You're the only one who can give a finale to this story. It's time you open the last door.
Alright, but last... Okay. But last door, I'm assuming he means the trunk to my mother's car. Okay, which I pulled something out of there. What was that? What's in this blanket? Wash it, wash it, wash it. Alright, looks like we're actually going to use the laundromat, which I believe we could get through here. Boiler room, I want to say this way will take us there. Okay, yeah, that goes to the church. Okay, we're just going to use the same.
How could I have forgotten? I saw everything. I was there. All the pieces were in front of my eyes.
A kid's eyes.
It was the same night as the hockey game in Missoula. Reverend Foster was so busy with the preparations of the meals for the giving to the poor at the Timberline Church. And my mother, Claire, said that we would get back from the game in time for the distribution. She convinced my father to help the Reverend, and he'd come with his whole family. You and Rachel.
Yeah. I remember it like it was yesterday.
I couldn't find my stick. I panicked and I went down to the garage. Claire was there, red in the face. Her look.
Her look?
It was just a fleeting feeling. That's why I erased it from my memory. I had to erase it, understand?
What was in her look?
It just wasn't her. It was like a frightful creature. A disturbed, dangerous animal. I've never seen her like that before or after. Not even on her deathbed. And then she put her hands on her hips, exhausted. She smiled. And there she was again, my mom. I thought it must have just been the impression of a moment. I had the finals against Cold Springs High awaiting me. I climbed in the car, throwing my bag into the back seat. My hockey stick was there. Claire said she'd cleaned it. She'd cleaned it.
Go on.
I don't...
Go on!
We got there on time and I played. Best game of my life. And the last. Claire was on the bleachers encouraging me and cheering. And then I lost sight of her. For 2 whole periods, I think. And later, when I asked, she said she'd moved because Marty O'Donegal's father was getting on her nerves. But it wasn't true.
Just enough time to go back to the car.
Don't say it. Irving, don't say it. Don't say a thing. I don't... I traveled all the way with Rachel's body and the baby she carried inside of her in the trunk, rolled in the blanket. God, oh my God. She killed Rachel.
Thank you, Nikki.
You've had your revenge. I hope all this gives you the peace you were looking for.
I wanted you to help me uncover the truth.
You're saying you didn't know that Claire...
I was only a kid. Plus, she never wanted me to get to the bottom of it.
Rachel is here?
You know, I think she's still protecting me. But I'm grown up now. Now, we can all be reunited at last.
What? Wait, where are you going? Listen, we can work things out. What happened is terrible, but all the main players in this story are dead. Get it? Dead. We are still alive. We're alive. Me, you, we didn't do anything.
That's exactly what we did wrong, Nicole. We didn't do anything. It's beautiful here. Rachel told me about it so many times, but I never thought it was so beautiful.
What? Irving, where are you?
It's white as far as the eye can see, beyond the mountains.
You left the hotel? But it's too cold. You'll die out there. Irving, please.
I've lived in the dark for years. You freed me. And now I can finally rest in the light. I can go back to her.
Don't go. You can't. Don't leave me, too. We have our drink.
It's not a goodbye, my tough, pragmatic, stubborn Nikki. We'll meet again. In another time. Beyond this horizon of events. Everything is...
Irving? Irving? I don't want to stay alone here. Everything seems to be becoming dark. I'm scared. Who's there? Rachel? Is that you?
Okay, I think we're losing a little. Oh. Oh, that can't be good.
Yes?
Nicole, it's me, Jenkins, the attorney. Finally, I can get through. You don't know how many times I've tried. I can't hear you. The connection's bad. How are you? I was really worried about the storm.
I'm good.
Great. I'm glad. You're sure you...
Listen, I don't want to sell the hotel anymore.
What? Damned interference. I didn't catch you. What'd you say?
I don't want to sell the hotel anymore. You've been really nice. Your job is done. Thanks.
Oh, well, I see. Well, you're the owner, and you got every right to decide. But maybe we should talk about it in person. I want to understand. This kind of decision...
I'm back home, and I have to stay here. Forever.
Wait a sec, let's talk. And there's also my fee.
You know, Mom, I was thinking about going to the lake. Remember where we went with Uncle John last year? Daddy and I started talking about the stars. You can't see them during the day, but they're always there. You feel like it? I would so like it. And we can have dinner at Doc Smith's diner on the bank. Rachel and Irving could come with us? What do you think? It would be so nice to be all together. Mom, Dad, it would be so nice.
What if I don't want to do this?
Wait. I did all that you asked me. Stop it, please. Anger shouldn't rule our life. You said that. I'm scared.
How about I just leave? Can I get out? No. I'm not seeing any other options here.
I don't want to die. It's getting dark. I can't see the light.
Yeah, turn it off. Yeah, let's not do this. Let's not do that. Pretty sure that doesn't fix or help anything.
I'll stay here with you, Daddy. Mom, we'll bring back the Timberline to its fortune together. We will be happy again, all together. Yes. Like a whole family. No more anger.
Okay, that was the suicide of Rachel Foster. So my final thoughts on the game are, honestly, for me, it just doesn't really work that well. I mean, I see where they're going with things. I understand they're trying to tell their story, but it could have been maybe done better. Some things just didn't come across well. Her father really didn't do a good thing, and almost feels like they were trying to approve of it or something. It just doesn't sit well with me. It's kind of disappointing because the actual hotel itself is really, really nice. The way it's designed. There could have been a really good story or game that could have happened in this hotel. Unfortunately, this just wasn't it. There were a lot of areas you could go to that there was really no reason to whatsoever, unfortunately. I was kind of hoping to be able to go and saw those, or at least some of the other hotel rooms, and kind of explore and maybe find bits of story. That was never really an option. Yeah, I know that they don't necessarily say this is supposed to be a ghost story, but it feels like they were trying to set it up for it, then they just didn't follow through with it. And I kept waiting for it, and I would feel that little bit of suspense in my chest. It's like, when's this spooky moment going to happen? It just never came through. Then even just like the thriller part of the game just didn't work out. You know, you had all the little tunnels between the rooms that you kind of go through from here and there, and there didn't seem to be any point to those. The flashlight was just kind of a one-time use thing. The camera was kind of pointless. Even that little ghost thing, little microphone, it just had its one use and that was it. Yeah, it could have been something good. They just didn't do it. So yeah, honestly, I wouldn't really recommend this game to anybody. The story's just not quite there. Some of these people's motivation I just don't feel great about. It never really hits that spooky level you know you want it to. Yeah, it's just not a great game or a good game by any means. I would say save your money. There's better stuff out there. Alright. So with that, guys, that ends the episode. Join me back next time with another episode of Tales of Horror. We're going to check out some other stuff. I do have some more games lined up. Yeah, it's just didn't do it for me. Alright, so thank you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. That helps out the channel a lot. And I'll see you guys next time with another Tales of Horror.